Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome in to a brand new series. Welcome to the Realistic Farming Series for Farming Simulator 22, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we're going to have a real lot of fun, everybody. This is what you guys have asked for. I put up the poll, you guys voted, and we are on Buckland Farm with a resounding pretty close to 70% of you wanted to see this map realistically done. So we're going to do it, everybody. We are going to do it. We start with 100,000 on new farmer mode, but I have gone through and I have changed all the equipment to what we have. There is certain rules to this series. We're going to have to stay under 300 horsepower. So that's first and foremost. We are going a complete Massey farm, which is awesome. We have to stay under 300 and we have to stay under 9 meters. That's it. So everything gets done. What we own now is the main farm. Right here we own field 31, 30, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Basically this chunk right around the farm. We have one crop field and the rest of them are going to be grass for now so we can feed our cows. We'll give you a tour real quick. We're going to do the same thing that we're doing on Backcountry, where it's going to be a nice, relaxing, fun series. Set up more like a podcast than anything else. I'll explain what I'm doing, and then I'll explain why I'm doing it kind of as we go, and all that stuff. We are running with as realistic mods as we can, with the exception I'm not going to run Maze Plus. Because it does not represent realism at all, with the exception of tedding your grass three times. That is real life, but I'm not going to do it that way. So, after all, we are still playing Farm Sim. We are going to play primarily in cab, but every once in a while we will come out of cab just so you guys can enjoy this map. It is a great map. You guys, many of you have seen it already, but we're starting here at the farmhouse on August. We're going to play 12-hour game days at 1x speed. So what I mean is I'm going to do things the same as I do on Backcountry, where I play for 30, 35, 40, 45 minutes, and then I'm going to finish the hour off camera so that we can still kind of move the series at, even if it's a snail pace, we're still going to continue to move it, but it's going to be a lot slower pace, just like Backcountry. We're not doing the 28-day months in this. We're only doing 1-day months, but we are going to run it at 1x speed. So we have to play 12 hours per game day. So because we started today at 8, we have to play till 8 tonight. Then tomorrow we'll start, which is September 1st, we'll start at 6 o'clock in the morning, which means there's going to be some episodes, everybody, that's going to be in the dark, but that's real life farming. So anyways, let's get going. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing awesome. And I hope you guys are doing fantastic, because I am, as usual. All right, we start with our F350 flatbed with our gooseneck. We have our animal trailer right here, which is what we're going to do first. I'm going to give you a tour of the farm real quick. We have a workshop right over here with our fuel that starts with some fuel in it. We're going to try something different today, or on this series. We're going to grow grapes and olives, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to try that and see how well they sell and how well they grow. We got rid of the greenhouse over here and turned it into just a grass field that we can mow. So remember how it had the greenhouse here. Many of you know that. We got rid of that. We start with everything is red, so Van Ham Gaming can not pick on me, or as red as I could make it with the brand that it is, but they are realistic brands. With the exception, we are using the Omatana Lizard trailer, and it's only 20,000. There's none of this 200, 300, 400,000 on this. We'll leave that for Backcountry. We start with our auger wagon, our Russian auger wagon. We start with our bale picker upper. We have our Lely mower, back and whatever. This is only 6.6 meters wide total, front and back. We start with our quick baler, but it is a Massey, and it's going to be realistic speeds. Everything on this is going to be done realistically speeds. We have our windrower, which is going to be something I'm going to try. It's only 3 meters wide, but it can either be mounted on the front or the back of the tractor. So we're going to play around with that for a little bit. We have over here, we have a Massey Ferguson header that is 5.5 meters, just under 6 meters. We have our little Massey skid loader. These bunkers are going to be filled with bales. We're going to put hay bales here, and we're going to put straw bales here. Our hay bales there, straw bales here, and silage bales are going to go in one of these other sheds. But anyways, I got a couple of hay bales that I started with because I wanted to test where all the feed triggers and stuff were. So we did that, but we didn't save it. So they're now empty. In here is our Massey Ferguson. Let's get on the other side where it says it. It's not labeled, but it's a Massey Ferguson thing, combine. We also start with the Kubota tedder. We start with the Defossum. It's a lizard, but it's our lime spreader. Our roller, our Russell-Volmer roller, and our Homer, I think. Oh, our Vasterstad Rapid 605 direct drill. This is a mod. We also start with we're going to use manure on this map. And what we're going to do is when we don't have enough manure, I've got a manure buy point set up at the animal dealer. So we'll have to travel down there and buy some manure. And I'll show you that, guys, that real quick. For many of you that don't know the map, this cow barn here holds 500 now. It's upgraded. So we don't have any yet. We're going to go buy some. For that, and this is what I wanted to point out too, because many people that are doing map tours are not showing where the bale triggers and stuff are. And it's frustrating as all get out, because I watched about 45 videos on this map trying to figure out where bale triggers were, or if there was bale triggers at all. And so I'm going to show you guys, unlike everybody else who's doing a map review, and I get it. You're on a limited time and you're trying to show the whole map off. I get it. But I'm going to take the time and show you guys where the bale triggers are. It does take bales, but it does not take straw bales, and I'll show you why. Your hay, silage, and go right here. You drop the bale off right in the middle here. Your manure spawn point is supposed to be here, but it does not work. This map needs an update as far as that goes. So what we did to counter that is we put our own manure spawn point right here, and this is a Stevie manure spawn point with a cover. And you can also get it out right from here, or you can dig it right out. Here, over here, guys, right outside the back of the barn is where your straw goes. It just dumps either right there. The trigger is right about here to here, and it does not take bales. So you have to put straw in here loose. You can blow it in, or you can dump it in with a trailer. But as you can see, I made a path so that we can kind of drive our little thingy over here, and it goes here. So that's the only disadvantage. This update, they took the sheep pen out, which was over here. I did not do it because you cannot sell any of the buildings on this map at all. None of the hedges have collisions on them, so you can ride right through them. This is where the sheep pen used to be, over here. And they took it out. They moved it someplace else because according to the map, we own it someplace. Sheep pasture. I still haven't found it yet, which I will. Because what I did specifically is I left a lot of map. I literally spent the time buying the equipment here. I did not spend a lot of time driving around the map. So we're going to discover the map together, which is kind of cool. But this is where the sheep pen used to be. So once we get this all set up, because this recognizes as a field, we're probably going to plow it in and then replant grass in here. We have one field of... Here's our tractors, by the way. Oop. Oh, I moved them. Okay. Forgot we have one field of wheat, I do believe this is. 4.03. It is terrible position, terrible situation with the soil, but we're going to fix that for next episode, or when we start harvesting, which will be hopefully sometime this episode. If not, your water trigger. Lots and lots and lots of sheds, but you cannot sell any of them. Our silo's over here, which is just a base game silo. Right in here. This is where you dump it, pick it up. The pipe is right up on top, so you do both right underneath the same thing as here. This is your milk trigger for your cows right here. And, oh, there's our tractors. I told you I moved them. All right, we have the two Massey Ferguson S series. This one here is the 7S210. It's 210 horsepower. And this is the 8S 245. So we have 245 and we have 210. And guess what's cool about this is both of these tractors have interactive controls. And I do believe, I can't remember what I put it under. That's the beacon. I forgot what button I put it under. Did I put it under this one? I don't know, but we'll figure that out as we go. Is it this one? There it is. Okay, so as you can see, you can bring it up here, and you can get that little icon. You can close and open the door. You can put the... This thing moves the steering wheel, right? Oh, there it goes. Okay, and then you click on this one down here. And then once we start the engine, that'll disappear. There, now we can see. All these have interactive icons that you can click on. You can click on these for the windshield wipers, all that stuff. So we're going to raise that up so we can get out of here. Shut this down. Both of these tractors have it. They're both on the in-game mod hub. Both of them are interactive control. So we're going to do that one. One is, like I said, 210 and 245. So we stayed way under the 300 horsepower range that we have. But we can upgrade them both. So they can go to, I think, 285, which we can do at one point. Here's our Silo King 20,000 liters it'll hold, and we're going to do 10,000 liter bales. We only need one of each. And then we'll come around here, and I think I've shown you everything, but this is the only piece of equipment over here, the manure spreader, which is over 9 meters. This is 10 meters. Couldn't find a 9 meter one, but it's red, colored red, which you won't find. You have to get this off a special site. This is the Kuhn Knight manure spreader. It's only a left-hand spreader, so you have to do everything going counterclockwise, which is kind of cool. But everything else is under the 9 meter mark. We have 6, we have 6, we have 3, we have 6. Our header is 5.5, and so on and so forth. So the first episode, what we're going to do is let's get our tractor out, get some water into the Olive Garden, get that started so that can start making us some pallets. Here's our pallet fork and our flatbed to get our pallets out of here, which is going to be kind of cool. So let's add some water to this real quick first, get it activated so that we can get that going, and then we're going to head over and grab our cows. Now that trailer over there is a modded trailer. So it's pretty cool. Let's take the little girl, the 210 horsepower one. This water thing here, but this charges you for water, so I put my own down. But it's kind of cool. You can't sell everything, but you can't sell anything. But you know what? The map's not set up bad. It's really not set up bad. Where we are on the map is square up in the right-hand corner, like that. It's easier if I show you on this one because it shows the full screen. There we go. Let me zoom out. The animal dealer where we're going in a few minutes is down here. Everything is labeled right here. Cow farm red, pig farm blue, horse farm BGA, animal dealer. I still have yet to find the sheep, though. Like I said, I haven't driven anywhere. I've literally spent the time right here for the last 3 or 4 or 5 hours, literally just setting this up. So that's kind of cool. So let's take so like I said, we're going to narrate this kind of like a podcast, and it's going to be kind of cool, and I'm going to open it up to questions, and I'm going to try to spend as much time. So for all of you guys that watch this, that enjoy realism, it's going to be extreme realism, and I'm going to be explaining why I do everything the way I do it, so that you guys can understand how a real-life dairy farmer works. For those of you who are already farmers, turn your heads when I talk about that stuff and fast forward past it, and it'll be fine. And then we can get into the farming, but there's not going to be any crazy. This is the one series. Every time now we're going to have at least one series where we kind of do everything realistic-ish, and then we have one series where we're going to do everything super realistic every time. So this will be our second series of the week. Tuesdays will be backcountry. Wednesdays will be Buckland Farm. Thursdays will be backcountry. And then Friday will be this. Now, I'm not going to do any live streams for a while. I'm taking them off the table for just a little while, just to get our recorded series going a little bit more. So let's get into let's start the motor here. Get our interactive control turned on. Okay. I'm going to have to move that down a little bit. I also have manual attached. We are running precision farming. So let's get this going here. So it's going to be fun. We're going to do as much as we can in camera. Also, this tractor, you can remove the fenders, and you actually have to take them off. It's actually pretty cool. So I hope you guys like this series because I'm excited about bringing it to you guys. You guys voted. The reason I have this area here set up in brown, this normally grass here, that's our store deliveries, because in real life we get stuff delivered. In fact, we just got a JCB skid loader that we're testing out for the local dealership. They give us equipment to test every once in a while and then we give them feedback, and then they can tell their customers. They bring it to us, so that's why we're going to do it that way. We're going to do it like we realistically would. We get all our equipment delivered. We get our seeds, we get our fertilizer, we get everything delivered on our farm pretty much. Now, if we need parts or whatever, then we've got to go get them ourselves and things like that. But for the most part, we get everything delivered. We get a big truck that shows up with pallets of fertilizer and everything else on it. So now we've got to do this. That's why I said it's kind of cool. Up with that, open with that, out the goer, and then we can hook up with this and hook up that, and we're ready to go. So we'll get back in here. Now we're gonna pull this down, but we're gonna leave the door open because we're literally gonna be jumping around. Oh, and look at this, interactive with turn signals too. So depending on how real you want to really play, you want to leave those on and click them and add your where did I put the I put it right where that trailer is. That's funny. Why is my 4-ways on? Huh. I don't know why my 4-ways are on. Oh, it might. Oh, because I got the turn signal on. Now we're going to go like this so we can back right up to it. Here we go. Jump out. Get it turned on. There we go. Now, like I said, everything is super low. Like our harvester only holds 10,000. This only holds 20,000. We're not doing that crazy stuff on this series, but I've already said that. So I love these tractors. This is, like I said, you can find these on the in-game mod hub. It's absolutely amazing. And the interactive control is also on the in-game mod hub or the farmingsimulator.com website. Now we can pull this right up to this if we want. There we go. Get out, open the valve on this. I don't know what sound it would make, but okay. And then we're going to put the trailer back where it goes. Then when we get into some field work and stuff, we'll come out of cab, so you guys don't have to see it all the time, but we may stay in cab a lot because we do enjoy it. I enjoy it. This is how I play. There we go. And then we'll get our field starting to harvest because we only have one field, but we had to get it going. It's 81 degrees in game. Okay. Shut this down. Leave that open. I don't know what this key does. Ha! That's how you can start the engine. That's neat. That's neat. All right. So now the first thing we want to do now is let's put her back where she belongs. Whoops. I got to speed up my mouse speed a little bit. Then we'll head down and we'll buy us a... We got about 10 minutes left. We'll buy us a... There's also... I'm going to make a strict speed limit that we can't go over 20 miles an hour in our yard. Because in real life, you would not be driving 9,000 miles an hour through your yard. You just wouldn't do it. So we're going to keep that. And then... get her lined up. Put that up. Open the door. Shut the tractor off. Isn't that neat? That's super realistic. All right, so then we're going to run over here. We also can't tab vehicles. We must run. So we're going to have to strategically make it to where we go, you know, we can run as best we can. But we're not in a hurry. We got about, like I said, 9 minutes. I got to come out of here, take a right, then take a left, and take a right to go down and get animals. This trailer is modded. It has not been modded by me, but it's modded to hold 20 cows. So I got it off of King's Mods. This thing right here. It's pretty. It holds 20 cows. So we can go actually, we're going to get 20 depending on how much we can afford. But we're also going to, if you see down in the, underneath the speedometer, we also have a strict 25 mile an hour speed limit on the roads. There we go. Let's drive over there. And now let's pull the steering wheel out and the mouse so I can drive. And we will go down to the shop and grab us some cows. Now we're going to have to come through here, I think. And if I can not hit them. I don't know if I did. There we go. We did it. Now we'll get out on the road. And let's go down to the dealership. There we go. Sorry for the spin. Strict 26 mile an hour speed limit. And that's it. That's as fast as we can go at anywhere we go. Tractors will go 32, and this will go 187, but we wouldn't drive these country roads like crazy anyways. We just wouldn't. So we got water in our... I don't even know if I activated that or not. So, but we're going to do a little bit of both. I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. As you can see, we're just going to... You know, some real people that have been really close to me lately have just said, hey, you know, I've gotten away from slowing down and just being me. And that's exciting. But I'm glad you guys like backcountry. I'm glad you guys are going to like... I think you're going to like this. I really do. Not many people are doing anything realistic anymore. And it is what it is. I'm not here to judge how other people play. I'm here to just play by myself and entertain you all. I think I'm going to set my turn signals up on my my shifter paddles, because that's how I have them in Truck Sim. That way I can just turn the turn signals on. Now it should say, whew, brakes are not very good on this. I do have traffic on, so I have to be careful. Like I said, I do believe I come down this way. And I gotta go to the end. There we go. But see how like 26 just feels right? It feels like it's supposed to. Not there. I know it's to the right. That's not it. Oh, here. I think it's down here. Let's check our map real quick, so in case we just drove too far. Yeah, we're okay. We got to go past 62. All right. And just keep driving. It's great. We got to turn right one of these minutes here. And then we'll be wrapping it up. About 5 minutes left already. 30 minutes goes fast. But it's going to be a running clock. So, well, no, because I'm going to play this and then I'm going to play a half hour off camera. Then bring you guys back every hour on the hour. Which is kind of going to be kind of cool. So, I just won't sell anything off camera. I'll make sure that it all gets sold on camera so we can watch our money come in. And I think this is it here. I think. Let me... Let's turn in here and get this all set up. This truck is really nice. I don't even know the mod author of it, but it's really super nice. Super, super, super nice. Now you'll see down here where I did make a trip down here one time to make, to put my sell point, but when you're in the air, you don't really pay attention to it. There we go. It's a nice little trip down here. And as you can see right here, when we don't have any manure for from our cows, whoops, sorry, we're gonna literally come down here. Let me show you out here how it is. Just come in and pull right up to it and buy the manure, purchase it. We can bring our, see how nice that looks? And it pulls it really well. As long as you put dualies on it, so we can stay out of here for just a little while longer, just to back in here. Like I said, it's going to be a combination of both, so you guys can be able to see both, in and out. But speed limits still apply, things like that. Nice. Now, what we're going to do is the same thing that we do pretty much on any other map. We are going to, when the babies are born, we're going to sell them off. We're going to bring them down here with the trailer and sell them off and then buy big ones. By the girls. Let's get this backed in here correctly. All right, we want to buy cows. Let's see how much 20 is. $37,000. All right, so we're going to say our goodbyes as we head back to the farm. And we can go from there. So, as usual, we got about 2 minutes left, and we will be done with it already. There we go. Get our... You see how nice this just pulls it. Doesn't do wheelies, doesn't do anything. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Please, please, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all. And as soon as that hits 8:30, which we're going to go right over here for now, and I'll bring these in off camera, shut this down. As soon as it hits 8:30, we'll stop and we'll be wrapped up. I'll take this back and we'll get set up for the next episode. And I love you all, like I always said. And keep in mind that realism is only played as much as you want to play. It doesn't matter how you play the game, as long as you're having a blast doing it. And that's it. This is a Sooner trailer. It's kind of neat. I'm loving this. Loving it. This truck is really super nice. See, we can eventually work our way down here. Look at the detail that this person did. All right, guys, that's it. I will catch you all tomorrow back here on Backcountry, and then so on and so forth. Later.